So wait a few minutes here before everything. All right, man. I think that YouTube has us live and StreamYard has us live. So all right, man. So my friend Bobby's over to the over here. Here we go.
What's up, Goose?
What's up, man? So we got week 6, man. Week 6 is over with. As we're getting close to halfway point in the NFL
Getting
season.
close, man. It always goes by quick, though, don't it?
Yeah.
We wait so long for the season to start, and then it goes. Yeah. It flies by, and before we know it, it's the playoffs, and then the Super Bowl.
All of a sudden, you're like, man, I just week 1 just happened. Now it's not. Week 1 did just happen.
Yeah.
It did just happen, but yeah, we did have You have another week to go, and last week we didn't do too well on the picks. Hopefully nobody listened to us because
hopefully no one listened to us because you probably wouldn't have made money.
Yeah. I went 9-5. You went 8-6. You hit on Tampa Bay, Green Bay, Cincinnati, the Rams, the Chiefs, Arizona, Vegas, and Pittsburgh. You missed on Miami, Houston, Carolina. That's the Chargers, the Patriots, and the Bills. I hit on. I was like 8. Let's see. I was 7-0 to start out. I mean, I hit on Tampa, Jacksonville, Green Bay, Cincinnati, the Colts, the Rams, the Chiefs. I mean, I was like undefeated. Then here comes the L's: Carolina, the Chargers, the Browns, Denver, 4 in a row. I hit on the boys. I mean, we'll get to that game. That game was crazy. Cowboys won. Pittsburgh won in overtime, and then we lost on the Bills. We both missed on the Bills. Bills couldn't get an inch. If they could have got an inch, we'd have won that one. And I'd have been 10-4. You'd have been 9-5. So, but I mean, man. So we got week 7 coming up. So, but we'll quickly go over week 6. We got a baseball game to call.
Absolutely.
You got your Sox. They playing some team west of me.
Team that shall not be named.
Yeah, some team west of me. So let's see here. Let's get this stuff written down here.
Astros.
Astros. Yeah, they won game 1, and then in dramatic fashion, then the last 2 games, y'all took it to them. What's up, Steeler Nation?
Yeah, it's been interesting. Like I said, it's going to be. This is as big as a game as this is a big game for Houston. They have got to level the series, or that's a lot of momentum going into game 5.
I'm going to share this out on my community tab real quick because you know how StreamYard and YouTube they don't connect.
I wish I could share it out on Twitter, but since I told a Chiefs fan what I thought of him, Twitter.
Oh, you banned on Twitter for a while?
I'm on Twitter. I'm in Twitter jail.
Oh, you're on Twitter.
For yelling at a stupid Chiefs fan. So
somebody you know, or just somebody?
No, just some random dumbass Chiefs fan.
So
they put me in Twitter. They put me in Twitter jail.
How long?
A week.
A week. Man. A week. All right, let's see here. So we got week 6 ended, and the first one was the Thursday night game. This game the score was close, but I don't think the Buccaneers were in any danger of losing this game. They beat the Eagles 28-22, and Tampa Bay's, I mean, they're 5-1. Eagles are 2-4 now. I mean, I think it's Tampa. I think it's Tampa Bay, Arizona, and Dallas in the NFC. I think those are the 3. I'll put Green Bay up there too.
You could throw Green Bay in there too.
I'll put because Green Bay played much better ever since the first week when they played the Saints. When they act like they didn't, when Green Bay act like they didn't care in that game. But look, I mean, the Buccaneers they're gonna win 14 games this season as long as they stay healthy. I mean, they're just loaded. They got all 22 players back on last year's team, which is unheard of in the salary cap era. I mean, that didn't happen in the 80s with the Niners, you know. And you didn't keep everybody, but Buccaneers, man, they just good, man. Tom Brady, I think he will play till he's 50 years old. I mean, I agree. I agree. He's an alien. He's not from this planet. But so Tampa, they improved to 5-1. Eagles, I mean, Eagles they're gonna have to do something with their quarterback situation. Jalen Hurts is not the answer long term.
No, he is definitely definitely not.
All right, so now the next thing we had the early game. Hope we from London, England, as the Jaguars got on the W column, the first win in like 10 years.
How are you gonna let that happen to you if you're Miami? How are you gonna let that happen to you? Dude, the Jaguars are terrible. They are an awful football team.
Yeah.
If you lose to them, there's like no hope and no excuse for you.
Yeah, I mean, but give it to Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, they drove down the field, got a field goal to win the game, and they won.
Oh no, I give all the credit to Trevor Lawrence. He drove him right down and won the game. He put him in the position to win the game.
My TV screwed up like right before they were throwing the last pass. My TV like froze, and then luckily it came back on before the kick was went through because I missed a play over the middle to get him down there. But yeah, I mean, Jacksonville, they had lost 20 straight games, I think, something like that.
It was 20 in a row.
20 in a row. Both teams are now 1-5. So yeah, I picked Jacksonville, and actually it was a coin flip why I picked them. So lucky for me, the coin flipped right, because otherwise I'd have picked Miami. But I don't know why Miami's not that good either. I mean they were 1-4.
Neither one of those football teams are good teams. Neither one of them.
So
they're both bad teams.
Jacksonville, man, they're not going to go. They're not going to go winless. So.
Yeah, but the Lions will.
Lions will. What's up, AB? All right, so
they will. The Lions are going to go. The Lions are going to go winless. They are.
They probably will.
They're a terrible football team. They're another one too.
Yeah.
As long as somebody named Ford owns that team, they're up a creek.
All right, man. So we got next on the list. We got the Packers. As Aaron Rodgers told, I think he told a fan that I own you or something like that.
He told all the fans in that section he owns them.
They beat the Bears again, 24-14. As Rodgers throws 2 and runs for 1. So look, the Bears have been.
Yeah, he's back to his usual self.
The Bears have impressed me this season. I thought. The first game that Justin Fields played in, he didn't play very well, and I thought the Bears were in some serious trouble. But they actually led this game a little bit up until the fourth quarter. They did lead in the fourth quarter. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the score wrong. It was 17-14 in the fourth quarter, and Green Bay scored late. But the Bears kind of. And they've impressed me. I think Chicago is a little better than I gave them credit for, especially since when a quarterback went down. But the Packers, I mean, I think they're finally the team everybody thought they were going to be to start the season. That first game was just an outlier. They didn't want to play for some reason against the Saints, but they didn't. I mean, they didn't care against the Saints.
Not at all.
I mean, they just did not care. For whatever reason, I don't know if Aaron Rodgers was just ticked off, and because he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be in Green Bay, but maybe he just took a day off. But
he's a weird situation though, because it's like, do you want to be here? Do you not want to be like?
It's a weird cat.
Who knows with him? He's a head case.
Okay, talking about the line, we're talking about the Lions. The Bengals beat the Lions 34-11 as Detroit falls to 0-6. Cincinnati's 4-2. The Bengals have a chance. I think they have an outside shot at the playoffs. They have a shot at the playoffs. But I mean, you beat the Lions. I mean, it's not like you did what you had to do, but man. So Burrow
Lions are a bad team. That like you can't. You know what I mean? Like you can't like put anything. You beat the Lions. You should beat the Lions because that.
You
know what I mean?
you're supposed to do. So
you should beat the Lions because they're that bad.
Yeah. But Detroit probably should have 2 wins, but they don't. No, they should have beat the Ravens. And who's the other team they lost to the last few seconds? It was after the Ravens. Because they lost back-to-back games with that long field goals. Shoot, who was it? It was the Ravens and Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. You know, you are what your record says you are, and the Lions are winless.
Dude, they are gonna go winless. They'll go winless too. They're a bad football team.
Yeah,
like a bad team.
They're a bad team. All right, next on the list we got the Colts and the Texans. Colts 31-3. As Houston is just ever since they lost Tyrod Taylor, man, Texans have been a different team.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt. Carson Wentz threw for 223, 2 touchdowns. Taylor ran for 145. So the Colts get their second win of the year, and the Texans fall to 1-5. So two cellar dwellers over there in the AFC South, but the Colts get the win. All right. We got next. We got the Rams and the Giants. Man, the Giants continue their free fall. I don't know how the hell we lost this. I don't know how the hell we lost to them. But the Rams beat New York 38-11. And I mean, the Giants are just
the Giants are just a bad team, man.
It was 38-3, and New York scored a meaningless touchdown at the end. But the Giants are they're just a bad football team, man. Bad organization. Eventually Gettleman's going to have to lose his job. I mean,
there's no doubt. There's absolutely no doubt that's
I don't know if they're going to move on from Joe Judge quickly like that, but the GM's got to lose his job. I mean, they just been losing for years now, and I don't know. I guess New York likes keeping losers around. No, they keeping Aaron Boone around, so might as well keep.
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, George Steinbrenner never would have kept Aaron Boone.
Oh, dude, they'd have fired him mid-season.
George wouldn't have kept him. Man, but the Giants, man, I think the Giants play Carolina coming up next week, so it doesn't get any easier for them. The Giants will be picking top 4, top 5. I just don't know what they can do.
No,
I don't know.
What do they do good? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So, all right. We got the Chiefs. They went on the road to beat the no-names 31-13. And the Chiefs,
that was actually a halfway decent game.
It was a decent game. I watched a little bit of it. It got kind of out of hand in the fourth quarter because it was a 4-point game going in the fourth quarter. But, the Chiefs, they're up and down. They're up this week.
People are figuring them out,
I mean, they won the first week. Hold on.
People are figuring them out. That's what it is.
Yeah, they beat the Browns. They lost to the Ravens. They beat the Chiefs. I'm sorry. They beat the Browns. They lost to the Ravens, lost to the Chargers. They beat the Eagles. They lost to the Bills. And now they beat Washington. So they're up and down.
Yeah.
They're an up and down football team right now. And if they don't get that straightened, they won't go far in the playoffs. I don't care how talented they are.
No, somebody's going to have an opportunity to clip them early
because they're going to go on the road. And all right, we got the Vikings. They did the Saints a solid. They beat the Panthers in overtime, 34-28. As Cousins threw a touchdown pass in overtime about 5 minutes, about 6 minutes ago in overtime period, and the Vikings even their record of 3-3, and Carolina falls to 3-3. So the Panthers, ever since they lost McCaffrey, it's changed. It's changed them. They've lost 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 in a row.
Well, that offense runs through him. You know what I mean?
And they probably should have beaten Philadelphia, but they lost that game. But yes, I mean losing McCaffrey really hurt them. So the Vikings, they get a good win on the road. They're 3-3. Let's see, and this next game surprised me, not because the team won, just because the score 34-6. The Ravens just annihilated the Chargers.
They beat the snot out of them. It wasn't even close.
We both picked the Chargers, but I wasn't surprised. I'm not surprised the Ravens won. I'm surprised just the way they did it. 34-6. This game wasn't.
Like the Chargers didn't even put up a fight, too. That game wasn't even close.
This game wasn't even close. I mean, it was
bad.
It was bad.
Like real bad.
I mean, the Chargers had a touchdown pass in the second quarter, and that was it. And they missed the PAT. So see, Lamar Jackson had look at his stats. He only had 167 through the air, but their defense is pretty good. So the turnovers. I mean, you look at the turnovers. It was 2-1. Ravens had 2 turnovers. Chargers had 1. So it's just it's a bad day at the office for the Chargers.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, next game you hit on this one. I didn't. As the Cardinals stay undefeated as they beat the Browns, and the Browns they're starting to have a little problems because they have the injury bug. Hitting them.
They've been hit by injuries bad lately.
So
the last 2 weeks.
So the Redbirds win 37-14, and look, the Cardinals got better with Zach Ertz. I don't know how they got Zach Ertz giving up a bag of potato chips, but they did.
And they gave up next to nothing for him too.
Yeah, they gave up next to nothing to get Ertz. I don't know how they did that.
Legit next to nothing. It was a late round pick and some scrub.
Yeah. I mean, the Saints could never get away with that. We couldn't. I mean, the league would never allow that to happen. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get how they just gave it so very much little for a Pro Bowl.
I'd like to see the Cardinals and the Bucks go at it.
Man, so
that would be a good one.
Undefeated. I mean, I don't think they're going to go undefeated, but I'm just wondering when their run's going to end because I thought it was going to be against Cleveland. I thought Cleveland was a decent. They're a decent team. The game was on the road, but the Browns they're going to be they got injury problems now.
I think they said they got 9 people injured in the last 2 weeks.
They got problems. So the Cardinals undefeated, man. As watch out NFC. All right, we got the Raiders and the Broncos, and the Raiders. You got this game right. I thought the Raiders were being a little disarray this week after this. Whoever was
yeah. The Broncos are pretenders though.
But yeah, they are. As you did, but you picked the Raiders. You believed in them. As 34-24, they get the win over Denver. Denver falls to 3-3. The Raiders are 4-2. As Carr threw for 341 yards and 2 touchdowns. So Bridgewater threw for 334, but he also threw 3 picks. So you can't throw 3 interceptions and expect to win in the NFL. So that was a good win for the Raiders. Seriously, I'm curious to see how the season plays out for them because I still think they're dysfunctional. Just for all the turmoil with that organization.
They have weaknesses. They can be be beaten.
All right. The next one, I'll let you take it, and I'll get my thoughts. But I thought this game, even though the Monday night game was good, I thought this game was the game of the week. The Cowboys beat the Patriots 35-29 in overtime. This was a great game. It really was. But I'll let you.
It was back and forth. It was a good game. It was. We stuck right with them until we stuck right with them through the first half, and they had a game plan, man, and it was just run the football until you wear the defense out. And by the fourth quarter, the Pats D just had nothing left. Trying to stay with CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper all game.
CeeDee Lamb was good.
Plus the 2 tight ends. They used the 2 tight ends a lot. Both tight ends. They had Schultz and Jarwin on the field a lot. Yeah. So it was just a lot for the Pats secondary to cover. And by the fourth quarter, they just had nothing.
Yeah.
They just had nothing left. Like you could tell they were running, but they were running behind receivers. It was like Dak knew it. The Cowboys knew it that they were that winning touchdown to CeeDee Lamb. Jalen Mills was like 4 yards behind him. He wasn't even close. And you could tell like he was just out of gas. CeeDee just, CeeDee Lamb just beat him. He just beat him.
Yeah, I mean, this was.
It was a good game. It was a really good game, though.
I mean, I know it was gut wrenching for you, but I mean, for somebody who was just a casual fan, I mean, you had, it was 21-20, and I knew y'all got the ball back. It was 21-20, and then y'all try. I think y'all try to run it. Y'all got nothing. I was thinking, okay, what's Belichick going to do? I think he needs to go for the first down because he needs to win the football. He does.
What lost us the game?
He picks the pass off, and I'm like, holy shit, the Cowboys are going to win this football game. And then
what lost us the game was when we got the ball back with like 2 minutes and 42 seconds, and we couldn't get the first down because we gave it back to them, and that's when they went down the field, kicked the field goal, tied it, went to overtime, and I knew we were in trouble after because we couldn't. We had
just scored the touchdown.
When does that happen? Right, that was after they scored.
It was 21-20.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when y'all threw the pick six to Trevon Diggs.
And then
the very next play is when that touchdown to Bourne.
Mac Jones threw the 75-yarder, right?
Yeah, the very next play, I was like,
we kicked it off to them.
Field.
Right, yeah. So Jones throws a touchdown. We kick it off to them. We stop them. We get the ball back with 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go with the lead, 27-26, right?
It was 29 because y'all got
29-26, right?
Yeah, but
we get the ball back with the lead, 29-26, and McDaniels couldn't run the clock out, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't run the clock out, and we gave it back to him, and that's when Dak we gave it back with like 2:28, and Dak had plenty of time to go down the field, set him up, and as soon as they kicked the game tying field goal and sent it to overtime, I knew we were cooked. We were done.
Yeah, but I mean, when Diggs had the pick six, I said, "Oh shit!" So Dallas is going to win this game. And then the very next play, y'all threw the touchdown pass. I was like, "Holy cow! No, maybe New England's going to win it." I was like, "Man," but all right. So we got two more games, and both these games were good. The Sunday night game went in overtime. The Steelers 23-20 victory over Seattle. Seattle had a fumble late. They had a fumble in overtime, and that's when Pittsburgh kicked the field goal to win the game. But
how about TJ Watt causing that fumble? What a play from Watt at the end.
Yeah, TJ Watt has we've been flirting with ties this year. We've been flirting with ties in overtime. I'm surprised we haven't had some ties, but
it's come close a couple of times.
A few games have come very, very close to being ties. So man, but the Seahawks they played better than I thought. Geno Smith, he had that one mistake, but he played well outside of that. They ran the ball well against Pittsburgh, so but in the end, it was a fumble. It was a fumble that football games are decided about 5 plays. Decide a football game, more or less 5 plays. It's not one play.
When I used to coach, that's what I used to say.
It's about 5 plays are going to determine who wins this football game or not.
Yeah, a handful of plays wins a game. You just don't know where they're going to be
and where they're going to happen. They could happen in the first quarter, or they could happen in the fourth quarter. But some plays happen in the first quarter that will determine who wins the football game.
Yeah,
or helps determine win a football game. All right, so we got the Monday night game. We got the Titans and the Bills, and this was another great game. I mean, as Derrick Henry couldn't be stopped. I mean, Jesus, man.
He's on a different planet.
He's on the cheat code. He's on the Bo Jackson cheat code on Tecmo Bowl. But when that 80-yard touchdown run, whatever how long it was, I mean, he went through the line and it was gone. I said he's gone. It's like nobody's going to catch him. But Buffalo. They couldn't get an inch, man. If Buffalo had gotten an inch, they would have had the first down, and they probably would have won the game. But man, this was a good game. I think going forward on fourth down was the right decision for Buffalo. Kicking a field goal does nothing. I mean, yeah, you tie the game, but I mean, if you score the touchdown there, you win the game. I mean, you play to win the football game. I thought that was the right call. In the playoffs, maybe you think differently, but I thought it was the right to go for it on 4th and inches. If you can't get an inch, man, then you don't deserve to win the game. But Titans, they're 4-2. Buffalo's 4-2. So the AFC is fun, man.
It's the AFC this year. The AFC this year is wide open. It's anybody's game.
Yeah.
Because even the Chiefs have proven that you can beat them.
Yeah. Man, let's get to week 7 because I know my buddy here. He's got to get something to eat and he's got to watch his socks. His socks.
We got to win tonight.
Got to win tonight.
Are you doing the game too? Yeah. Nice.
So
be a good one, man.
Hopefully so.
The Sox are on a their batting has been on a different level. So if they can continue that, we should be good.
Watching the Dodgers outfielder drop the ball, that's not good. That's like Little League.
What are you talking about? That's excellent.
I mean, that's like not like. I mean, it's like Little League, dude.
Good. Make all the errors. I hope they have like 7 errors and they lose the game.
I mean, he had it right in his glove and it goes poop. I mean, he checked the wall where the wall was, so he wouldn't run into the wall. And then he looks back and boop. Okay. All right, man. We got the Thursday night game. We got the Broncos and the Browns. And the Browns, even with all those injuries, man. God, this game might be a pick-em with all the injuries, man. Honestly. Is Mayfield out? I mean, look at here. Didn't Baker Mayfield
hurt? Yes, he is. Yeah, Baker's hurt. I don't know if he's gonna play. I know he's hurt. He got hurt last game.
He was limited at Tuesday's practice. Man, see, it's questionable. That's.
We'll know. You'll know more by the end of the week. Like if he gets upgraded from like questionable to limited, you know what I mean? Like you'll know more as the week goes. I think he definitely did get hurt though.
He probably won't play because he played on Thursday, so the final injury report will be tomorrow. So I'm gonna assume he's not gonna play. I'm gonna assume he's not gonna play, and I'm picking Denver.
Oh, if Baker doesn't play, give me Denver all day. Yeah,
because they do play on Thursday, so it's not like he can rest up for a few more days till Sunday. So give me Denver. I'm taking Denver.
I'll do the same as well. I'll take Denver.
I don't think Mayfield's playing because he's questionable. He didn't practice on Tuesday, so he was limited. If you're limited, that means you're usually not playing. Because if you're limited on Thursdays, usually you're not going to play on Sunday. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Denver. All right, let's get to the early games on Sunday. We got the Washington No Names against the Green Bay Packers. This one should be an easy pick.
I guess I scared the one and only Jets fan off in your chat. My bad.
You scared the Jets fan off. Who's that?
I told him the Jets blow, and when he could come and talk crap to me when they win a Super Bowl in this millennium.
Oh, okay.
And he hasn't said anything since, so I apologize for that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna pick Green Bay. Green Bay's a 9.5-point favorite at home. Washington's not beating that team.
Nope. No. Oh, Washington? No way. Nope.
Washington. I mean, not with Aaron Rodgers.
They need a Washington needs an offensive line and a quarterback.
Right. Next,
like
1 o'clock games. This could be a good game in AFC. We got the Chiefs going on the road to face the Titans. And the Chiefs are a 5.5-point favorite. Wow, Vegas. Wow.
On the road? Wait, on the road, 5.5-point favorite?
Vegas. Damn, what do you know? What are you figuring out, Vegas? Short week for Tennessee? Man. I don't know about 5.5, man. I'm gonna pick Kansas City. I think I'm gonna pick KC, but I don't think they cover them.
No, there's no way. I'm going to go the same. I'm going to go Kansas City, and there's no way they cover. They win by
I don't
3.
think they cover. But I'm taking Kansas City. All right. Oof. Next game, we've got a pillow fight here. Falcons on the road to face Miami. Now,
Miami blows. Give me the Falcons.
I agree. Atlanta's a 2.5-point road dog. Road favorite. Give me Atlanta. They should beat Miami. Should be a
Miami's
problem.
Miami's a bad team. They're a
Yeah.
bad team.
All right. And talking about the Jets. They got a game this week against the Patriots. And the game is in New England. And the Patriots are 7-point favorites. Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna win that game. I might be going to that game too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trying to get ticket. Trying to. I might be going.
I don't think. I think New England will get back in the W column.
Yeah. No, we'll win by 10 points, 13 points.
Yeah. All right.
It should be a blowout, but I'm saying conservatively 10 to 13.
All right, next on the list, we got another early game. We got the Panthers going on the road, going to Jersey to play the Giants. And the Panthers are 3-point favorites. I mean, the Giants are in such a mess.
They're a disaster. They're going to be a top 3 pick. Like, seriously, I don't see them winning more than 4 or 5 games this year.
I think they have more. I think someone was telling me they have more injuries Sunday. Even though Carolina doesn't have McCaffrey, I'm taking the Panthers.
Yeah, but Hubbard is pretty good.
Yeah.
Their backup for McCaffrey's pretty. I'm going to take Carolina. They're not the Giants aren't beating Carolina. No way. All right.
So the last of the early games, we got the Bengals going on the road to face Baltimore. Baltimore is a 6-point favorite. Man, so 4-2 Bengals, 5-1 Ravens. This is a big matchup in the AFC North. If the Bengals can win this, man, they'll be tops in the division. Man.
Yeah, they have the better divisional record, I think. I think they have the better divisional record.
Yeah, because they'll be tied and they'll have the head-to-head. Man, give me Joe Burrow.
God damn it! Really? Stealing my goddamn thunder. You know what? Then screw you. Give me Lamar Jackson.
Oh. I'm picking Joe Burrow. I'm starting to be a believer.
It wouldn't surprise me though if the Bengals won that game. It really wouldn't.
I'm really becoming a believer of the Bengals. I think they're starting to peak. And they're playing well.
They're playing a lot more like fundamentally sound football now, which is it's good to they're not making a lot of stupid mistakes, which they used to do all the time.
Yep, and plus Burrow's getting more comfortable in the NFL too. So,
and having Jamar Chase doesn't hurt either.
All right, now we're in the late games. We're in the 4:00 games on the East Coast. We got the Eagles. They're going to the Death Star to face the Raiders.
Raiders are going to win that game. Screw the Eagles.
You got Las Vegas. I agree. I got the Raiders.
The Eagles just don't have enough defensively. I don't think they don't have enough defensively. I think the Raiders are going to be scoring at will on them.
All right. Okay. Next game should be really, really easy. As Lions or Rams.
The Rams are going to hang 60 on Detroit.
The Rams
I bet the starters in that game aren't in after the half.
The Rams are a 15-point favorite. You don't really see that much.
No, that is a 44 to
10
to 13 like ass whooping.
You don't see many games like that. That's in the NFL like that.
No,
not that point spread.
They're gonna hang 40 on them easy.
And as soon as I say that, we get one right back to back. We got the Cardinals and the Texans. Cardinals are 17.5-point favorites over Houston. As I know here, I don't even have to ask you who you're picking with between the Cardinals and the Texans.
Yeah, Cardinals are going to win that game.
Yep. All right, we got the.
Put it this way: if the Cardinals lose to the Texans, they should be ashamed of themselves.
All right, we got the Buccaneers and the Bears, and this game is in Tampa, and the Bucs are 12.5-point favorites over the Bears.
Yeah, I'll take Tom and company.
I'll take Tom.
I will take Tom and company.
Yeah. All right, the Sunday night game as we got the Colts going on the road, and they're going to Santa Clara to face San Francisco. Frisco is a 3.5-point home favorite. Frisco's 2-3, and the Colts are 2-4. Man.
Give me Indy. Give me Indy on the road. If Trey Lance is starting, he doesn't have a prayer. San Francisco doesn't have a prayer.
I'm picking Frisco. Give me Frisco.
And the kid?
Give me Frisco at home. Yeah.
We'll see.
Give me Frisco. Yep, I'm thinking Frisco. All right, and we got the Monday night game. My Saints going up to the Northwest to face Seattle, and of course no Russell Wilson, but Seattle played well against Pittsburgh. Surprisingly,
they did. I'll give them credit, man. They did a lot better than I thought they were going to do. I thought Pittsburgh was going to absolutely demolish them. But
Saints are 5-point favorites on the road, man. So Vegas thinks the Saints are going to win this game by more than 5. So I think the Saints will win by 10. Give me the Saints.
Give me Seattle.
Ooh.
I'll take Seattle. Put it this way, right? If you guys can stop the run, you're good. You're good. Because if you make Geno Smith beat you through the air, he's not going to do he's not going to be able to do that. If they can run the ball effectively though against you, that's going to be a problem because they can run it.
But yeah, I think Saints have a week off. I think we're gonna get some guys back. So,
were you on your bye?
We had a bye last week.
Oh, so you're gonna come in there fully rested too, so that's good. Yeah. But that's flying across the country too. When is that? Is that a night game?
It's Monday night.
That's a Monday. Oh, so you got to go across. That game might be closer than you think. I still think you guys could win by 10 points, 13 points.
Oh, the Braves are up 3-2, so that should. You're happy.
That's right. That's right. Up 3-2. Keep it that way, Atlanta. Come on.
I know.
This is the only time I'm actually rooting for Atlanta.
See, I don't.
Because here's the thing: if Atlanta takes the Dodgers out, we could smoke Atlanta.
Yeah. I don't hate the Braves like I hate the Falcons because there's no reason for me to hate the Braves.
I just like laughing at Atlanta for failing.
I grew up watching the Braves and the Cubs all the time on TV. They were on every single day. Some kids don't understand that, but yeah, the Cubs were on every single day. The Braves were on every single day on TBS.
I just enjoy laughing at Atlanta for failing. So that's just me though. But you watch, right? They'll go up 3-1.
Weren't they up 3-1 last year?
And they lost. The Dodgers won 4 straight. The Dodgers won 3 straight games and beat them. Yep.
It's a Georgia thing. That's why all these Georgia Bulldog fans are they're antsy because they're just waiting for the Bulldogs to screw up.
To not choke something away. Yeah. That Saints Seattle game is going to be a good game though. If you guys could stop the run, you'll be all right. Because I mean, that's how I would do it. I would
Yeah.
make Geno Smith throw the football 35 times. He's gonna throw the ball to Latimer probably once or twice that game.
You hoping so. All right, man. I'm gonna get something to eat because then this game starts at about an hour.
About an hour, yeah, about an hour and 10 minutes.
So yeah. Then the Pelicans play tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm doing that one. So
is that that's regular season, right? Kick off a regular season.
Regular season tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the Celtics play tomorrow night too.
Yeah, so then Thursday, I might just take off Thursday. I don't know. I guess all depends upon what's going on with the Braves and the Dodgers. Braves might sweep them if they win tonight.
AB says he's a Yankee fan. He's rooting for the Astros.
Ooh.
Right here, bud. Right here.
Yeah.
That's all that I have to
say.
say.
Red Sox
there.
Ooh, rooting for the Astros, yeah, because he's a Yankees fan. He's not going to be the Red Sox.
By the way, AB, thank you for signing Aaron Boone for 3 years. Now we're gonna the ownage of the Red Sox owning.
Wow. I can't believe that.
Rental property.
3 years.
Rental property in Yankee fans' minds continues. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for signing him for 3 more years. We're going to continue to whoop you guys' ass for at least 3 seasons now.
Like I said, George wouldn't have done that. But
what, dude? Steinbrenner would have fired Boone mid-season. The old man would not have tolerated how he handled things at all.
Or he definitely would have fired him the day after they lost to the Red Sox in the locker room.
Yeah,
he would have done one of those things.
So get this, right? They swept the Red Sox the series before. Yeah. Swept them like handily, not even close, right? How are you going to sweep us and then come in the game that matters and crap the bed? Like
Garrett Cole pitched like crap, and then Stanton got lucky. He got unlucky with the Green Monster because if that game was in any of the park, he would have had like 4 home runs.
I read something where they would have had to win like I think 2 or 3 more games, and it would have been the home game would have been at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah,
you know, if they had won like 3 more games, it would have been at Yankee Stadium. Yeah. But yeah, dude, every hit that they hit off the wall that game would have been a home run at Yankee Stadium. Easily.
Easily. Stanton crushed it,
and they hit the baseball off the monster like 4 times.
Yes, and he hit it high off the monster. It was almost it was. Up almost by
dude, it was like 2 feet down from the stands. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it was like right at the top of it all. Stanton crushed those balls.
No,
man.
You could tell when they come off the monster and they and they ricochet 20, 30 feet back, they're hit hard. They're hit hard.
Man. All right, man. I'm gonna go get something to eat and then watch then get the Stros and then the Red Sox.
Absolutely, man.
All
we got a game to win.
Yep. So next week I'll be on this guy's channel over there. So we'll be doing it again.
Next week, guys, we will be on my channel, Beantown Breakdown. We will be going over week 7 and picking week 8.
Yep. And then we're really going to be halfway through after we get to week 8. So wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dude, it went by quick. Like that went by fast.
Goes by fast. You're right. All right, guys. We will see you guys. We'll see you guys in a few.
In about an hour. Both of us will be live in about an hour.
See you guys in a few. Latest.
See ya. We're out of here, guys.